What is up, internet? Me, DMH. Please do not mind. If you ever seen like PNG tuber, oh man, fucking thing taking my mic, making sure it does, because I'm not going through that shit again of the disconnect. So I decided, because as much as I want to do like, say, oh shit, I just remembered. Damn it. I keep forgetting. I can't like have the thing be, what's the name? I can't have it be like minimized, or it fucks with it completely. And it's kind of sad. Gotta work with what I work with. But yeah. This is me streaming live and using I plan on probably making like a sprite based PNG tuber. The costumes depending on the type of game I'm playing. But whatever. Besides, you know what? Today I had to leave. I was doing some unlisted streams, kind of getting a feel for how my setup would work. Actually, this works a lot better than me having a webcam setup, because it's not eating that much into the resources. Like, I'm using a mini PC, and I have to keep things what's in it. But I was also playing around, I think, with Hen's build. I was gonna do a thing with Hen's build. He did a video showcasing like what he considers the best builds, add-ons, maps, and of course the perks for certain killers, the best killer builds. And for the Legion, he went with Julie's mixtape. Julie's mixtape and the iridescent pin. The iridescent button. I'm sorry, I call it pin. But the iridescent button. Now, I haven't. What's the name? Like, I didn't set up the perks that he suggested, which are Pain Res and Surge. Now, I only got like 3 iridescent buttons, so we're gonna try our best. Now, apparently there is a community event going on until like the 28th, so there's an increased chance, but I'm gonna give myself an even better chance. Now, this is essentially from that video. Hen suggested all this, and I can see why. Julie's mixtape works very well with enduring, and pretty much and the iridescent button works best with Spear Fury, and anyone that has played this game long enough already knows enduring and Spear Fury go hand in hand. But the thing about Spear Fury is, after a while, when survivors know, the only motherfuckers that would actually keep on giving me value out of this are those that are aiming, trying to get blinds or whatever. that are trying to be cheeky dumbasses. In which case, I can punish them. What's even better is if I manage to score a Feral Frenzy hit and get stunned and trigger Spirit Fury, I can just, the pallet breaks and I can smack them and get depending on where it is. Honestly, I like this. Pain Res is still although I think what they did to nerf it, they could have just done the following instead of making like a tokenable perk. They could just make it a perk that it just act akin to like Surge but for Scourge hooks. Or even just give us like a 10% like Eruption. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna say that 25% isn't bad, it's just I would rather have a perk I'd rather have 4 perks I can use than just 1 dead perk slot. And oh fuck, where was I going with this? I just took a sip of my gamer subs and I just blinked. I am so fucked on sleep. Like I'm so fucked. I have not slept at all. I was actually planning on getting ready for bed, but I decided to hit stream. And I'm sorry in chat. I don't have the means. Like I don't do kind of like other DBD content creators. Well, to a degree, or at least other streamers. I don't have chat up in my. I don't have a second screen to work off of or anything to kind of like go through and check chat, bro. Please don't make it like I'm trying to ignore y'all. What do we got? Okay. So we got bitch and 2 hustlers. I can respect it, but like how I feel about every time I see a white ward. Survivors get more items and killers get a lot of add-ons, but survivors end up getting a lot, can always reclaim items. They always have a means of regaining, even gaining new items. Killer, we have to spend in the blood web, so fuck off with that white ward shit. Alright, so here we are. I already see, alright. Alright, that's 1 Scourge Hook. That's good. Scratch marks. But they've probably already locked there. Alright. Gotta pay the toll. But I will. Oh, she actually saved me the effort, and I get to break the damn good tile because that was. I think that was an infinite. Like that tile, that pallet was an infinite pallet. Hell yeah! I'm gonna break. Oh, still out of power. Oh no! I'm gonna break this. Oh, but hold on. Hell yeah! Alright, is there any spiritual? Hell yes! Gimme. No! No! Getting on here. We got Spear Fear nice and ready. One! Oh, that's the timer. 2. should have went for the trade instead of the. There's no way how I'm doing it, but I can always get the. Alright, so we have Spear Fury charged and ready. Out. Yes, man. But I think that's the best we're gonna get. Alright, so gem popped. Not bad. I really don't want that. I really don't like chasing over there. May have an opportunity because there ain't much to work on around here. Sir! Oh, sweet. Even better. That was dumb of this Xbox player, and I know that's an Xbox player. Homie tried going for a blind, but the problem is, I already know this is Rebecca already hooked on the spiritual, but let's at least take the present. What that Rebecca kind of fucked up on was the fact that she essentially was trying to go like as if I was running just Spear Free by itself, but always keep in mind that Spear Fury and Enduring work. The reason they are such a good synergy, has such good synergy, is because it makes it that even if you get stunned, because Spear Fury will break the pallet, but you still go through the stun duration. Like, but this is dead end. Ain't even that far. Oh, only came down. Oh, am I gonna get this? That is poor. That is lights. Whatever I got on that thing, it's gonna go. Boop. You have an idea? Yes, called it. But let's get this chain going. Get them to waste out. Even better. Move to you. Look, that's the thing that Survivor Player needs to always keep in mind is that if this video gets fucked up. A decent amount of the god pallets are gone. Their resources are running pretty thin. They ran. Bones, which you can see he's creeping. she's pre-dropping, because you know. Now she's pre-dropping, she has to. Right at her, give me, the Yui. Hell yeah, we got Surge. Ideal, but. You've gotten. And the sadder part is, Surge really does thrive in this map. Only because... Why are you trying to feel home? Oh yes, feed me. Oh, you want me to feed me pallets? Not really smart, but I'm gonna... If I can! Yes! I think that caught the cable off guard. I may make this. Ah, damn it. I'm the bloodless shit out of this but reading it right. Read it right. Now. I'll go for that one. Literally, he's gonna camp that. Ending. All adrenaline users, but not all. The fucking Michaela's not, but still, like how I feel. Cowards. I gotta get to it. getting a 1K out of this. And I'm fine with that. Rebecca and Michaela are gonna probably fuck up if they try and body block me now. What the fuck is over here? And there's nothing. That could have went a lot better. I will admit I fucked up. The build is actually pretty solid. Because it's no, especially on a very palette-heavy map like game. I think I just over-relied on the killer's power, and wow, hey, morons. This is where I say Blood Warden should be base kit, because I don't think survivors will be happy knowing that they get cucked. Sorry for the phrasing, but they got cucked at gate because they were fucking around. Like, fucking anti-camping mechanic. Like, seriously, proxy camping is... Even with the anti-face camping thing, proxy camping was still, like, a better way of going about it, because essentially we can force you. And if we hook you by a gen, that's just, hey, look at that. We just got a convenient way of making sure that we secure this gen regression. Like how I feel, like how I personally feel. But after a while, like that is, I also gotta say I am sleep deprived at the moment. I feel so good. But like how I feel, I'm not gonna say the build is ass because I played poorly. I'm going to say Hens actually picked good perks for that Legion build. I mean, Enduring Spear Fury works with just about every killer because essentially it allows you to treat things. And even better, against Legion, your options are either go for the stun or just pre-drop and gain distance. Or whatever distance you'll gain. But what happens when Legion can punish you for pre-dropping? And even if I didn't have Spear Fury charged up, what if I can punish you for just for just dropping, for just stunning me? I can just leap over the pallet. Because Enduring doesn't, it fucks with the timing for like stun blinds, unless you drop probably a flashbang. Which a lot of survivors don't get, and what I really am gonna say, you want to really do stun blinds, bring a flashbang, because you could probably, I'm guessing it would be the same button as like an item, or the secondary ability button. But still, you drop the pallet, you get the sun, you drop the flashbang. If the killer probably doesn't react in time, it's a guaranteed blind. Alright, what do we got? We got a toolbox. Got another toolbox. A toolbox. And a Prestige 100 David. I always feel like how it is. Prestige is more just dedication to the character. Honestly, it feels as though Surge really would do well. But I am not about to fuck with any map that's large. Because then the only perk I'm making value out of is Scourge. I would rather actually bring, go full iridescent. But it doesn't pair. I would rather go full iridescent because 10 seconds, well, it's half a charge per second is the recharge rate. So about 20 seconds of waiting ain't that bad. And if oh shit. Either or, we going to a small map. I'm looking forward to that. That shit's gonna be fun. Like, I will admit I did fuck up. But they also kinda, kinda played well. Again, game isn't really the best map for chain hits, but I think I'm gonna switch up my strategy with this. I'm not gonna aim for chain hits, but I am gonna force survivors to make a choice of either giving me the pallet while I'm in Feral Frenzy or when I'm in that. Because if I vault over a pallet, I break it. If they stun me, I get my power, I vault over and break. And depending on the loop, I can literally get rid. Like, after a while, when you play, the best part about playing on maps like Midwich or even Game, there's a lot of static tiles to the madness. So it's like, you get a feel for it. Of what might be an infinite and what might not. Alright, wing Midwich. Nice. Nice. I don't know if my PNG avatar is just talking or not. Doing his talk animation or not, but here we are. I'm upstairs now. Midwich is kind of one of those maps, much like Game, much like any of the multi-floor maps. This gen. Which means that one. Oh no, that's fine, it's fine. I will not respect pallets. So either give me my fucking wood, give me my plank of wood, or give me my pint of blood, my ounce of blood. Running. Yes. Greed. Ah! I think he realized he fucked up, but it was too late. Ah! Oh. I might make this pain res. I'm hoping this is a good one. Stop the power. Now she's gonna pre-drop. This actually works out better, cause guess what? She thought I was probably gonna break it. Alright, Come on. Just let me break it. Stop acting like it. This is... Alright. If I have two... Oh, yes. Give me the good pallets right now. Right goddamn now. fucked up.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, they just might, but I might have to slug. Hell yeah! Yep. There's a Hattie want to get Ash. Oh no, this ain't the variant. Alright. That's cool. And that's a failed. I think that's a failed heal check. Heal. They're healing against Legion. Alright, I'm doing slightly better. I don't know what the Hattie's planning. There is nothing, so I might get. See? Hell yeah! Let's see. Oh, hey, you better. Ah, that was too close. That was too tight. I turned too tight. Oh, fuck. That would have been perfect. Here. I want to get back over there because that is my gem pressure right now. How are y'all doing? Hi! Hi, would you like to play? I like to play with this knife. Thank you, Surge! Thank you, kind. bunch of fucking morons. Cause they all grouping up. Oh no, because of the Hattie perk. There are far more efficient ways of getting that than trying to get chased. That's the equivalent of like a try hard. Trying to get value. Like that's like me trying to get value out of it. I'm trying to think, what would be this killer equivalent? Okay, can't assessment. Up you go. Nope, that is only gym pressure. Working. Doesn't need a dumb bitch and try to go collection. Yeah. Work. Stop. This would be a moment where I say, if I have once again got rooted. Wow, what an asshole. I don't know why he body blocked him. I hear the moans. No, he ain't got. Hi. What you doing there, buddy? What you doing? Actually, I know why he took me here, but even then, I know I can get back. Shit. Late enough leaving, you remember that pretty much. Stop. Nothing to play on, my guy. You're one of the two? Yeah. Yep. That gen's just. Ah, damn. Press the button. There's not much they can do, so I will probably get jolt value. And I'm going for the ash because he actually did. I'm not a dumbass. Look, I'll sacrifice. Not the greatest, but hey, thanks for saving me the trouble. There are better ways to break hooks. That's her first hook. And that's... If they are smart, they would actually want to... They would actually focus on this gen. Because it is further away and Jolt doesn't... And Surge doesn't get me that much value. Right. And don't know why you're healing, considering I can just do this! Alright. Pre-dropping. Making me far away from where I'll get value. But also by proxy, I don't want to take chase that far. Oh, I know what that is. One of two things. Alright, no, the ass is on that. Oh, you actually... Put this away, because now the scourge hooks are just hooks. I think that was the worst spot David could have took me. Alright, so the Ash has to make a choice. And I'm gonna assume if the Ash is actually smart, he would actually work on this gen, get that. No! He's here! Aw, and he just... Homie, I don't know what you were thinking. I know what he planned. But honestly, I mean, that would have worked better if I was... I think he was hoping I would just lose track. This is the problem, and this is kind of the thing. I think that was a worse locker he could have probably picked a hide in, because I saw him go in it. Like, that's the thing I'm actually noticing more. Even when I'm overtired, I'm noticing it a lot more. Is that survivors kind of don't forget the key thing of they're gonna be stealthy. One, don't be stealthy while you're injured. The blood pools, unless you brought like Iron Will or some shit. Because at least with Iron, or even, or off the record actually is a better way of going about stealth. Because you get a couple seconds, you leave nothing. You essentially are a ghost. But I didn't even check that first, but I think I know the place now I gotta go with this Legion build is I gotta stop over relying on chain hits, because I am not gonna get chain hits. I'm not gonna get the 5 hits unless survivors really fuck up. Like, trying to get chain hits in certain maps with only like 10 seconds, even 12, that is a hard ask, actually. It's easier if I was to bring, like, say, Mural Sketch and Never Sleep Pills. This is a lot easier, because I get the additional 10 seconds of Never Sleep Pills, and Mural Sketch makes it that every chain hit doesn't take as long. It makes it at least I'm not, every chain hit's gonna be worthwhile. Even just learning Mural Sketch and something like Mission Blitz or Scratch Ruler. Scratch Ruler is very good, because it decreases the amount of time the Pharaoh Frenzy charge by 5 seconds. Alright, so let me break this down. I know a lot of the gameplay, but I gotta talk, because this is kind of where as someone who dabbles in game development, I'm learning the ropes of game development. Legion's power recharges at half a charge per second, so 0.5, we'll say 0.5 per second, so we'll say for every 2 seconds, that's a charge. So by default, that's 20 seconds. With the Mission Blitz, it's about like same thing, same way they're going about it, like half charge. It's about 20, about 22, it's 12, right? So 12 seconds. That would be about 24 seconds you'd have to wait. And that's kind of potent in its own right. But Scratch Ruler, essentially, some would just look at it as a brown add-on, but when you think about it, like, from the design perspective, and when you know how the recharge goes. So, let's just say I just run this. Mural Sketch and Scratch Ruler. Instead of having to wait 20 seconds, I have to wait 15 seconds to get my pick. Because I think the decrease in recharge time, I think it speeds it. I think what they do is add like a multiplier to it. So we'll say 5 seconds, that'd be about, okay, let's say about 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2. I would say you're recharging about 2.5 charges per second. So even then, 2.5 is no joke. That is essentially, in the sense of like 20 seconds, that would be about, God, I gotta check. I gotta do the math. It's gonna fuck with me. Like, this is kind of thing I know I'm nerding out, and I'm sorry. I am a big computer nerd. Oh wow. Oh wow, that is a difference. I'm not sure if I did that exactly right because it's decimal. Probably did. But for that is still potent. Like, I would love just to make it like a beginner friendly build. Like I feel I'm playing Legion a hell of a lot. And I do like that build actually. I actually let me keep that build. Because if I ever do get more fucking what's the name? Because Enduring Spear Fury, in my opinion, has always been that perk combo that pretty much just rewards you for just brute forcing. And even better, even once against killers that can that have a means of getting rid of pallets instantly, like Legion with the iridescent pin, Nemesis with his tentacle. Spear Fury Enduring is really just fucking nasty because it's just it doesn't matter if they pre-drop, I get the pallet. If I get the pallet, I get the charge. If I get a charge, I'm getting closer. If I'm getting closer to getting the perk to be activated, guess what? That means if they end up stunning me, I get it. It makes it so that the only counter is to pre-drop and just focus on distance. But a lot of survivors love to play the game of, especially survivors that want to be cheeky and blind. Like, I gotta give credit to that Ash. That Ash literally with his flashbangs. Perfect. I'm pretty. It was the Ash that dropped it, or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was, because you can't. I don't think you can drop special items like flashbang, so it had to be him. Even then, that man just literally just kind of welds at it. Even while I'm in feral frenzy, bam! I gotta give it. My thoughts on this build. It does require you to play a bit different. Kind of if you wanted to try and get value out of all this, you're gonna have to literally force it to. Well, not really force it. Legion could kind of bulldoze through pallets like it's nothing, because honestly, Legion is a killer where Legion doesn't have to respect pallets. Like, and even this add-on, both these add-ons make it so that by disrespecting pallets, you're gaining something. Combine that with Enduring and Spirit Fury, you're essentially forcing survivors to make a choice to give up pallets or gain distance. I don't know why I was with that. Why I switched. I think it's because of the controller drop, but like how I look at it, man. It's like, I like it. I like the build. I fucked up the first game because, honestly, I should have been more focused on using my power. Instead of getting the chain hits, I should be using my power in this instance to kind of force them to drop the pallet. So that I get my power back, I can vault over the pallet and charge up Spirit Fury. Because when I started playing like that, yeah, I wasn't getting the chain hits, but that's fine. Essentially, they were putting themselves, and even on Midwich, like, the sadder fact is, and I'm gonna tell anyone playing this game, if you're gonna play against, if you suspect the killer of having Surge, or if you knew it as Jolt, never bring offerings. On small maps, you want to make sure to space out. It would be more beneficial to know where gens are. Bring Deja Vu. It is a very damn good perk now than it was before, in the past. Like, I remember Deja Vu when it was just a perk that activates every time. It only activates when a gen is done in the beginning of a match and when a gen is done. Now it's just, you know, now it's just in a way you gotta focus. You know, it allows you to see the 3 gen. It allows you to see the close to 3 gens. If they brought Deja Vu, that probably would have been a better scenario. But honestly, this is a good build all around. The add-on choices really good. I like Julie's mixtape because it does mean that if it takes away the major things survivors can rely on in a way, at least palette, at least is like relying on stunning Legion out of their power, which again works and doesn't work. Again, you should be more focused on pre-dropping, because if the Legion doesn't have the iridescent button, you're getting distance, and that's actually better because the Legion, yeah, they can fast wall, but it also doesn't. But it also leaves resource. They're gonna probably want it. The smart option would probably be break the power, and that's actually where I kind of am gonna say, as a tip to anyone starting kill, you're gonna have to learn the muscle memory and knowing when to, like, when should I use my power, when should I just be an M1 killer. Alright, does my phone have enough charge? Yes, it does. I'm gonna see. What does Hen suggest for Nemi Boy? For the Nemi. Actually, I think I still have. Yes, I do. Alright, I have not played Pinhead in a while. Like, I have not played him in a long while. Oh shit, this is gonna. Well, I'm gonna get dogged. I'm gonna get just the dog shit beat out of me. Damn. I thought this is gonna be just a lot. This is gonna be a beat down. And the sad part is, I got no counter. Alright, do I at least have the add-on that he recommends? Because I know he's got, for Hens, for the add-ons, he goes with, the Engineer's Fang and I think Original Pain? Let me see on this one. Yes, he does. Alright, now, to anyone that doesn't play Pinhead or even own him, the Engineer's Fang, Pinhead is essentially kind of like anti-loop. His power is essentially you can summon a chain, he shoots it out, and if it hits a survivor, it pretty much forces them, they have to break the chains. Now, if they break the chains, it essentially allows them to catch up, which makes it so that if you can get the hang of his power and get the mid-range, you can essentially just force survivors to literally, you can force survivors to literally, you can shut down loops. Even making 50-50s really more advantageous to you, because they have to break the chains, otherwise and it does slow them down significantly. But what's even better is Engineer's Fang and Original Pain are two of his add-ons. Now, I'm honestly gonna say it like how it is. Engineer's Fang modifies him. Normally, if a survivor's healthy, Possessed Chains don't do like normal. It essentially acts like akin to like a Huntress hatchet, or even, actually that's the best way I can describe it, a Huntress hatchet. And it injures them. It also increases the time to close the after hitting the health survivor with a possessed chain by 50%. Alright. But it also means that if I now hit a survivor, only one additional chain will show up if they break it. But Original Pain is really brutal in a way. because it forces survivors, if they break the chain into kind of like the same instance like Deathslinger, it's more of if they're already injured, it's like kind of like a pseudo Deathslinger. Do I break the chain and go into deep wound, or do I just let the pinhead hit me and just get down and possibly get picked up or whatever? Like, that's the thing, a lot of what I remember from Pinhead is that is actually very potent. Like, that is a potent add-on combination. Alright. Well, his perks I can see are for the Cenobite build and from Hen's video. I cannot do this build because I gotta check and see what's in the Shrine of Secrets. Maybe Blood Favor may be in the Shrine of Secrets today. And fuck no. Nope, it is Repressed Alliance. Breakdown is really, if you want to be a, I was gonna say it like how it is. Survivors, stop going with sabotage. Everyone bring breakdown. Breakdown really is a good perk, especially if it's done on scourge hooks, because essentially it makes it that irregardless if you get saved, that great, congratulations. Superior anatomy. I'm saying myself. I might wait. Not myself. I might buy shards. I might just spend some shards to get another. You can see about one day. At least at the bare minimum. Do I even have enough to at least get the one part of the outfit I like? And yes, I do like Skull Merchant because I like Skull Merchant, but we all know why Skull Merchant is why people DC. It's even after the change, I feel as though they DC because they don't like they don't like ass. So I don't know why Jane Romero players quit, because they know Jane got ass. Yes, I admit that I've played the character mainly for the fact that she is. But actually, if you even watch her Mori animation, it is like there is subtext of undeniable horny. So I can't do Pinhead because I think I know why. And did the Engineer Fang, because the Engineer Fang, since it does injure survivors, it essentially can trigger. It will definitely trigger Blood Favor. Blood Favor is a blight perk, and it is pretty good for what it does. For a hex perk, it does it pretty well. Alright. Let's go Nemi. Best build without limitations. For Nemi stars. Alright, let's see. What are the perks? Alright, Deadlock, Ultimate Weapon, Corrupt, and Pain. Actually, not bad. That ain't bad. Now, the add-ons I can't do. Hens is bringing, I think, the Broken Supply, the Broken Supply, Recovery Coin, and the, I forgot the name of it. It was like the, it's the add-on that pretty much is, essentially, for all intents and purposes, just basically zombies go fast when gen's done, which actually is good. I like that add-on a lot. But I could probably, I might do the perks. Let me just see what else I was working with. Yeah, this is an older build. Alright, we're gonna go but ultimate weapon's only level 1, so alright, if I remember right, Xeno, the level 3 tier 3 version is, I forgot how much it is. Oh no, it is just the cooldown that goes down. Alright, it's just the cooldown that goes down. So alright, so we are gonna, I'm gonna do all this. That's a bad check real quick. I'm also gonna check OBS OBS screen stats. That's going. Okay, no notifications telling me that OBS fucking disconnected. That's good. That's very good. Minor drop frames, but honestly, not. You're still like, even on the stats, it's like 0%. It's so low, it's not even matter. It doesn't matter that much, probably. Alright, so perks for the Nemesis build that Hen says is the best on Nemesis is Pain Res, Ultimate Weapon, Deadlock, and Corrupt. I actually can see where he's going with this. I'm gonna be honest, I can kind of see where he's going with this. Pain Res, even as it is now, is a damn good perk, gen regression perk because of the amount. Even the only thing I will say is tier 2 and tier 3 are probably worth running for that alone, because it is 20 to 25% progress per token. So you can really secure an early game right then and there, depending on how you go about it. But we also got where is it? Do I have the level 3 version, or is it not yet? There it is, level 3. And then we have Deadlock. Deadlock is a good gen slowdown. It's along with Corrupt. Now, Deadlock and Corrupt really are good. Corrupt Intervention, very good for setting up the early game. However, one thing I will say, I'm gonna say it like how it is. There is now an actual counter to Corrupt Intervention, and it is the Nick Cage perk Plot Twist. Because this perk only functions on deactivates whenever any survivor enters the dying state. So, which means the way that perk is coded, that I don't think they even plan for like the survivor to willingly put themselves in the dying state. It's the same like with Eruption or even Infectious Fright. They never planned for this, so, and they never touched on it or even made it so that the modified the a lot of the code. But then again, if they had to modify all this code, they would pretty much, they'd have to literally make a big ass bunch. So, but so it really does make it so that if a survivor does Plot Twist, they can essentially disable it. It makes it that if you're running no during Plot Twist, yeah, you ain't getting the heal, but you can actually deny Corrupt. If you see Corrupt Intervention, you can just end that shit as soon as it begins. And then finally, we're rounding it up with Ultimate Weapon. Ultimate Weapon's pretty good, and he recommends Larry's. I actually will say, yeah, Larry's is, I would probably say for Nemi, medium, you would want an indoor map more than you would one outdoor, because you can use line of sight. There's plenty of line of sight blocks in an indoor map. I only have these shattered, the broken recovery coin. Now, what the add-on combinations that Hen's recommended, which is the shattered star badge and the broken recovery coin. Essentially, in this game, when playing as Nemesis, 4 supply cases spawn, which have a vaccine. Now, Nemesis really gets a lot of value. The only way Nemesis's power can injure survivors is if they're contaminated, and they can get contaminated either from the tentacle whip or from the zombie's bite. Now, the broken recovery coin removes one of the what's the names? It removes one of the supply cases. So instead of having 4 antidotes, there's 3. Most survivors make the biggest mistake they can make against an enemy to an extent. They immediately want to get the contamination gone. Now, unless we're running something like, I would say what was it again? Oh yeah, the Alpha parasite. But even then, that's not real much. Like, I'm not honestly gonna say like how it is, but I am probably not gonna run the add-ons. I'm gonna probably run something to help me at least make the zombies a little, to compensate for the zombies slow. We can't get quite to 100% movement speed, but we can at least bring it to where they're gonna be moving at about they're gonna be moving pretty fast. Now, I'm bringing the depleted ink ribbon and Mikhail's eye. Depleted ink ribbon decreases their respawn time by 5 seconds. It also means that it increases zombies' movement speed by 50%, and Mikhail's eye pairs nicely with it with that effect, because essentially means zombies will be moving at 85%. With it 85% faster. Also, the depleted ink ribbon really comes in handy, and it really would have been nice. It really does get nice when survivors run through the supply cases. But let's do this. I see what he's. I forgot to get into ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon is, honestly, in my opinion, out of all of the new perks that came with the xenomorph, I'm actually seeing this be a lot more brutal. But that's only because, like, it's a information perk that literally forces survivors to go blind. And like how I'm looking at it, you know? It's just kind of brutal in its own right. Alright, so we got 2 flashlighters. Oh, cringe. But if they blind a zombie, I can just probably tap it to get rid of it. So here we go. This is actually gonna be interesting. We got 2 medkits. Not bad choices for items. The flashlights are gonna be the major problem against the zombie, because the zombies can be blinded just like I can. But it actually gives me information. It might get them to waste more charges on the zombies than me. So we'll see how this goes. You know, we'll see. We're just testing the waters. We're testing the waters. All right. Well, there ain't no killer shack on Larry's. Which is kind of also another reason why I wanted that. After a while, when you know what maps, like, even if they did bring that, shack offerings are literally, hatch offerings, I would honestly say you're better off. Actually, no, higher offerings good, but it also means that I know where I have to go for endgame. I actually would say, like, shack would be better. Not bad corrupt. Could have been better. Up. start it. Also, let's... Oh, wait. I also see what hens meant. Because I think they also see the auras of supply cases. So they can't see shit. For 30 seconds. That is evil for contaminated survivors. Game one. I really gotta be careful. Because if I'm not smart, I could essentially be... Oh, give it to me! Zero should have just taken... Honestly, this Hattie should have taken the hit only to... so that she can disable... Alright. Alright, so that den was deadlocked. Maybe. Oh yeah, I remember. We're gonna need to speed things up. Ah. Hells yeah. Open weapon. Hells yeah. What do you think this is, boy? The sad part is no one knew. I don't think anyone knew what a threat was. That's another reason why fucking what's the name is evil. Hello! Can I interest you in this tentacle? Can I interest you in some tentacle porn? Please! The entities are paying good. Alright, ultimate weapon, let's do it. Ah, damn it. Hells yeah! Yes, zombie. So we got one disease. That's one vaccine. Let's hit the zombie. Did hook the Hattie? Yes, I did. So, alright, so I know a survivor was here. You can reset. I'm gonna one. on him. Trade! Oh my god! Not getting that angle, bro. I don't know why the Fangman didn't just go for the trade. Damn. I know for a fact that Fangman is on first hook, so what a waste. As the head of pins would say, what a waste of good suffering. Oh, even better. Come here, bitch. Oh, please tell me there's a scourge hook. Maybe. Yes! I need a locker. The fuck you think you're doing, homie? What was the plan? He was actually... Ah! Damn it. Just 1 second. Where's the locker? Locker! Anyone nearby? We already have 2 survivors at Death Hook. We have about 3 of the vaccines wasted. I think that was 3. I think. That's fine. I was still in recovery. That is the one thing I will say. You're better off taking the dead heart from the tentacle. And even then, the tentacle isn't really gonna hurt you. It ain't lethal until you're contaminated, so unless you were dumb enough to get caught by the zombies. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm not getting a pain res. I might not get this pain res. Might. Oh, breeze. Give me this. Give me this, you bitch. unless this dude has no power struggle, so that means this dude is out. We have, all right. That would mean. This that Hattie is brave. Baby. Where is the fang? Alright, let's close this out with a 4K. There's not much they can do! There is nothing they could do. At most, Hattie may get hatched. It depends. I don't know where the Hattie is. Did she literally crawl here? Ah, yep, she got it. GG's. How much I could have done. Because Hatch is really... on maps like Larry's, it is random. So we're on Eerie 4. Alright, let's see. This bitch is going for fucking what's the name? Okay. Made for this pussy. Hyper focus, resilience, bond. Oh, not bad. Sprint burst, resilient. Light. I can't believe I'm saying this kill clear. Light. Light, you fuck. Light is a better, depending on that, even on certain tiles, light is actually better because you can get more distance. You can just, well, not against Nemi, depending on the tile alone, but you could essentially get some speed at least out of it. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty, what's name? Like, it would have been even more brutal if I had the, stars, Shattered Stars badge and the, fucking, and the what's name coin, if I brought them. Because essentially, that just makes that, yeah, hell, it makes it that even if they generous, that is about 60 seconds of zombies being at 100% faster. They're moving at double speed. Which makes it kind of harder. When the zombies move slightly faster, they are really a menace. Oh god. Oh man. There it is. I could potentially. Do I have black ones? Is a better question. Because I don't. Alright, so I could probably just show off one game of it. The Shattered Start bad. Oh, right, my bad. They are moving at 150. So, I know why he brought the Broken Recovery Coin, because it removes the, resource. The, one the resources survivors have against Nemesis. His only real counter to his power is the vaccine. But I would actually bring this. Depleted Ink Ribbon and the Shattered Badge makes that zombies respawn 5 seconds faster. They move 50% faster. And combining that when a gen pops, that essentially makes it that they get 100 not just 150, that is 200. 200%. They are moving at triple speed. And an additional 200%. So that is really, that's really bad. But I think I'm gonna call it a night, actually. Yeah, I am gonna call this a night, actually. So I hope you all, I might do more. I might play more using Hens' build. I might make my own alterations, because I feel as though I see the potential. Like, for Nemesis, I honestly would say removing the supply case isn't really. It's more. I would rather bring this. Let my zombies respawn 5% faster. Let them move 50% faster, and if a gen pops, let that shit bang. Let them run, because it means that they'll be moving faster than I am. Well, not faster than me, but still, they're gonna move fast. So I think I'm gonna just call it a stream. Maybe I might do another different game. Can't really update shit on both YouTube and what's the name. I don't know what else I want to stream right now that I could probably not worry about content ID. I'll go with Bomber Cyberpunk. I actually enjoyed this game a lot. I'm actually liking this PNG tuber thing. Like, it is, in my opinion, like how I'm personally feeling about it. I'm able to kind of have something interacting, having like a visual representation of myself. I'm just using the default avatar thing for right now, but I might make a sprite version down the line. I'm working on it. I really gotta check how much space. I'm gonna check the. I checked the what's the name. I want to check something real quick. It's because there is a game, or there is some games on my radar. Like the Siege, nah. Cross tag team tag battle. Oh man, Xbox Series X and S. I already own that on the Switch. I might check my fucking Switch dock. Is fucking whatever. Let me see. It would be. Is it still on? It should be. Oh no, it'd be under A. Is it under A? Or no, it's an right. I forgot that was an Xbox. Hold on. There it is. Oh, hells yeah, 2 gigs. I would definitely. I'm installing this. Fuck, I may not have space. Hold up. I hope I do. Because I honestly would play that on stream. Make a sprite hack. Sprite hack of one of the characters. Oh man. But I'm gonna play this. Like, I did play this once on a stream. Like how I feel about what I want to do. I'm not trying to deviate from just doing Dead by Daylight. I want to do games that I honestly do personally think need a lot more of the spotlight. Like Dead by Daylight has always been that game it's been sorry for skipping a lot of shit. It's always been one of those games where I play it, but I don't enjoy. I don't fully. I want to say I enjoy it, but I'm lying if I said that, because it's like every now and then, because I am a solo player, I only just do. I'm don't have any friends, and I do have friends. I do have friends that did play the game. Most of them don't, so it's like playing Survivor by your damn self. You could do it, you could solo queue, but it's like a fucking hassle. The only improvement that Behavior has done was the Survivor HUD. And even then, that wasn't really much of an improvement. That was just a band-aid on a gash that solo queue players always will go through. And it's the same reason why I'm looking at, like, even on Survivor side, there's a way they can implement probably a way for in-game voice chat and not have it be where it's not where the killer doesn't have they could make it rework a lot of it. They could rework the what they have in place for whispers and have that be like a closer proximity chat. Like if Survivor, like if you bring the perk, or something, they could find a way that implements that it's survivors can communicate in game, but also, or hell, I would actually rather prefer like something, even if it's like quick text shit, like. Have some context to what you're doing, oh, like nah. Or even just have pings, something to help communicate what survivors should be doing, what your teammates should be doing. Another thing I think Behavior needs to address is not really the camping. Like, face camping is an issue, I'm not gonna lie, but it's always an issue that if you do it early game, you're not gonna get value. Mid game, you may get value, but the most value to get out of face camping, in my honest opinion, is by end game, when the survivors have to get out. Because you can literally force them. And even then, the anti-face camp mechanic was something I even feel as though it was an overkill to a solution they already solved. Because they already had shit in place to punish face camping in a way. They had fucking all the mechanic access is just now it's like a base kit deliverance, which is what they could have done from jump, and give deliverance like what's the name? They could. I would rather have a base kit deliverance, because deliverance does play nice with the base kit bar time. Because yes, I'm gonna make the obvious target, but they could just make it so that it probably takes a lot less time. It would reward survivors work together as a team, like you should in. I think the only time you should never, the survivors shouldn't be so focused on getting like altruism is probably endgame. Endgame you should be out, and I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta get something to eat. Starving. Ugh. And I ain't even trying to fast or nothing. I'm just hungry. But I don't know, man. Like, I want to give the devs their due. They're trying to address major player concerns, but it's like a lot of what they're doing is ham-fisted overworking. Like, made for this, the nerf, I'd say, is warranted because the perk was honestly made for this is a busted perk. And the only reason I say that isn't because I'm a fucking killer main. Think of it as this. You get 3% haste for being injured. It basically means that you can... Yeah, it helps during chase. But when you're injured, you shouldn't be trying to get into chase or want to be in chase or whatever. You should be trying your best to get healthy. You know, that's the thing I think a lot of Survivor players kind of don't get. Yeah. I gotta find them. I might make additional scenes or additional profiles or whatever on OBS. Because I like where the thing is, where my PNG avatar is on the screen, but I like where it is right now, you know. I'm a shock to the system, warrior. Battle scar, get these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the art part. Mr. Hardcore, restarted the lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth, I'm an all-star. But, I don't know, man. Like, made for this, nerf is now, I'm honestly gonna say, they nerf, it's a nerf, but also a sort of a buff. It is still a good perk to get endurance out of, but it also makes it so that now, deep wounds, if you are getting pegged right off of the hook, you get, it's the biggest punishment. It's gonna cause killers like Deathslinger, that all killers that can inflict deep wounds, well, outside of hitting a survivor when they're in dying, not in dying, enduring. As the earth keeps turning, lies keep turning, my eyes see burning, fire desire were quiet, I'm blessed as 3 sermons, speaking and breeze, the feet burning. I just feel like how I feel about the whole thing when I really stop and think about Dead by Daylight. That a lot of people gotta remember that Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical game, and whether behavior wants to admit it or not, they gotta do something for killer. They gotta buff something for killer, because survivors are getting way too many buffs, advantages. They get everything handed to them. Killers, players, we gotta play a little bit, to an extent, harder and smarter. So we have to work even more for our what's name.
nice heights. Drop a few gems, then ignite mics. Free when it comes with a slight price. You are not nice. Rappers want a paddle, not a sweat. Quiet as kept like Naruto's wife. He not a threat. Young baby in the place.
Alright, this one is, I think, blank. Sorry for getting like so silent. It's just I really am. Like how I feel. I'm a DBD player, but I'm also a gamer in general. Like I'm also and trying to get into game development. So I'm already gonna say like it is. Dead by Daylight is just spaghetti code, and because we don't know the source code, since I don't have the source code, I can't really I'm going by what I can presume what they're going about it. And you tell I played this game more. I'm sorry, I just... Nope, that was hot. Like... But, honestly, like how I feel about Dead by Daylight. Is it a trash game? Not really. The community, a lot of players take it way too seriously. And it's like, I did have like a player on Xbox literally tell me to uninstall the game because I played a trash build or whatever, I played trash kill or whatever. Like, bruh, I'm just having fun. I'm just playing the way I'm playing. I'm not trying to choke on meta like everyone the fuck else. Like, I do like playing stupid builds, even if I don't get dubs. The only time I ever get frustrated would be more... Lately would be more for like if they, as if I'm just being, for all intents and purposes, held hostage because survivors need their ego boost of taunting at endgame, at the exit gate, because it makes them feel some type of way. I think it's like an aphrodisiac to survivor players to do shit like that. It's annoying to me. Because it's like, I just want to move on to the next game, man. I want to move on. Only time I could give two shits less is if I brought, like, Bloodborne. In which case, oh, hell yeah. I'll humor you, fuck. I'll humor you. But you ain't gonna like the joke. I don't think... Oh, yes, it does. And I think this is... Hell yeah! Condensed milk. Nice. As much as I like this. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, and we getting, I think this was more, oh, light switch, hell yeah! And we got, I think, everyone the tracks, what's the name, nice.
bill. Or a match when it strike, we devour ill. They don't know how to feel. Their minds crippled, mental gangbangers. Never saw losers, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers, Rick's next mission. Bring the light to your home, electrician. I've been grinding since basic. No, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through both your speakers. I'm blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The academy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album on sale, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this skill, style, with mild symptoms.
Like, I'm sorry for being always so silent. It's just like really focusing in the games. I just tend to forget. I'm also gotta talk. So it's like, so I'm also just like, I do want to make streams where I'm playing games, but I'm also giving my insights on what I believe like the devs are trying to do on a code basic. Like, when I look at Dead by Daylight, I look at a lot of what they do on a coding basis. Especially when you look at the perks. When you actually know a lot of the mechanics behind a lot of the killer stuff, it becomes... It's kind of like how, like, in the past, I didn't give two shits about frame data and about learning frame data in fighting games. Now it's like, nah, give me frame data. If a game can let me be able to access frame data, I'm on that shit. Like, it's my life now. The reason I'm on it like that is because when you learn the deeper mechanics and deeper things, I'm gonna use fighting games as an example. When you learn the frame data of a character's moveset, it becomes where you learn the advantages, you learn the inner workings in a way.
Drop a few gems, then ignite mics. Land of the free when it comes to the slight
like in the case of like Dead by Daylight, like how what's going on about Legion and how how the recharge speed is actually takes longer. Like the base, knowing that it's like it's not just a one charge per second deal. You're recovering your yeah, I don't know, like how I feel. Oh, hello. That was the other graph I can get. It's early. There we go. So like, Legion, when you learn the deeper mechanics of things, it makes it so that everything kind of, you start getting a little more advanced with it. It's like when I started playing Dead by Daylight, I knew jack shit about a lot of the inner workings. But now that I'm slowly watching content creators like Spooky Loops, even Hens, when you watch other creators and other players, you start realizing there's a lot to it. And I'm sorry if the flashing lights are an issue. Like, that was the one thing I wish they would enable as a means. Stop. Like, that is gonna cause some fucking seizures. But it's whatever. Can't do nothing about it other than just not what's name. What the hell happened? The audio just went like.
Their minds triple mental gangbangers. Never saw it, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers with the biggest next mission. Bring the light to your home, electrician. I've been grinding since the basement. If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul's speaking through phones. Both your speakers are blown for my song.
Alright.
Yo, what's up? Yo.
Oh man, but there's a lot. Like,
Nah.
if you like, honestly, I'm gonna say it. When you learn the advanced stuff of a game, you end up really. It becomes like second nature. It's like me playing, like, if I were to play Street Fighter or some shit. It's sorry, I'm just checking. I just all my notifications out of fuck. And oh. But it's like I said, learning the mechanics and the deeper inner workings of the game. It's not bringing an unfair advantage. It's the same type of thing like pros would have to do. It's like, if you want to be a casual player of a fighting game, there is no shame in just being a casual player. Again, no shame. But when you start diving in deeper, like how I started learning the advanced intricacies of a lot of fighting games, even learning how to properly read frame data, it started becoming this thing where I am improving. I'm still not to the full extent like many pros, but I'm getting there. Anywho, I'm gonna call this a stream. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep. I hope everyone watching, whether it be VOD, on Kick, or even just on YouTube itself. If you're on YouTube, don't be afraid to leave a comment on the VOD. Don't be afraid to subscribe or dislike. If you don't like what I'm saying, don't like what you're hearing, fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna fucking stop you. Like, damn. But I really do hope you all enjoy the content and just my point of view, like how I feel. I don't want to be that. I'm not trying to be a variety streamer per se. I'm just being more of a streamer that likes that my conversations more diving into advanced stuff of gameplay mechanics of a lot of things. It's when you learn the intricacies of how a game works is when you really can start going, wow. Even for a spaghetti busted fucking game like spaghetti code busted game of like Dead by Daylight. But I'm probably gonna get back on the schedule. I will probably post up somewhere somehow my schedule. Now that I got my setup back up and light. So we'll see how this goes. I'll see you all in the next stream. As I also eventually work. Eventually, I am gonna have to ditch this VTuber, not the VTuber, the PNG tuber avatar you're seeing right now, and start making my own. See how this goes. So I'll see you guys then.